Hi, I'm Katie Couric. Welcome to Eye to Eye. A presidential commission is recommending changes in veterans care after shoddy conditions were exposed at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. David Martin spoke to the wife of a wounded Army sergeant who sought alternative care for her husband.
Did you complain about the therapy?
Almost on a daily basis. I complained blindly for a long time, telling them there has to be something better, there has to be something more. But they just said this was it. This was all Jared could handle. This was all they could offer him. They were doing the best they could with the circumstance. And I couldn't fight that because I didn't know otherwise. So I felt in my heart that it wasn't right and it wasn't enough, but I had nothing to compare it to at the time.
So did you start doing research?
Right. I did. I started just asking, people that we were close to, what do you think? Do you know of any place that could handle a situation like Jared's? I had a friend that worked in a hospital, and she was asking, physical therapists there, giving them Jared's situation. This is what they're doing for him at the VA. Do you feel like it's enough? And she came back to me and said, I hate to tell you, but everybody that I talked to has said that the routine that they have him on is minimal at best. And there's so much more that they could be doing. There's so much more equipment out there that could be used, but they just don't have it. So at that point, I thought, this is ridiculous. I got in a plane and came down here and toured Costa Colina and thought, this is it. This is what I've been trying to explain to them, and it's all here in one facility. All the equipment, all the therapists. I was just blown away when I got here and saw what they had to offer in comparison to what was being given to us at that time.
How did you find out about it?
Well, we're from the area, so that just word of mouth from family, from friends, and there was a young girl that was in an automobile accident about a month prior to Jared's injury, and I knew that she was here and she had a head injury. So I figured if they can handle an injury like that, then surely they can handle Jared's injury as well. So it was by far the best thing that I had done at that point in time in his recovery was to leave there and come here and to answer all those questions that I had. And it was a no-brainer. Within 2 weeks, we were out of the VA hospital and down here.
So how long were you in the VA?
We were in the VA for 3 months.
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And you got here when?
In October of 2005.
October 2005. Did you see a change in him?
Immediately. We went from 3 months at the VA telling us that Jared can't do this, he can't do that, he can't do this. And my hope was just diminishing. I was really, really starting to feel like this was it. This is our future. He'll be in a wheelchair forever. He'll barely be speaking. This is it. And we came here, and I think it was the second day here, his physical therapist took him in the gym, grabbed a couple other therapists, and said, let's just get you on your feet. Let's see what you can do. And they got him on his feet, and they tried walking around the gym just to see what he was capable of and to know what they needed to work on. And I thought to myself, even if he never walks again, at least they're trying. At least they're making some forward effort to help him and giving us that hope that we need for the future.
Could you feel a difference when you moved from the VA to here?
Yeah.
How did it feel to you?
It felt great.
In what way?
I was actually getting therapy that I needed to get better. And I can tell that right away. Because they have this cool saying over at Casa Colina, the miracle continues. And as long as they got great doctors and therapists over there, it will continue.